Before Las Vegas was the land of mega hotels, widespread gambling, and overindulgence. Its arid lands were inhabited by southern Nevada Native Americans. But how did a city situated so far from the rest of civilization flourish into the town it is today? In under a century of existence, Las Vegas, a desert town based on vice, gambling, and other forms of entertainment, has attracted millions of tourists and trillions of dollars in wealth to southern Nevada. Ranchers and railroad employees created the city, but it soon became clear that its greatest resource wasn't its springs, but rather its casinos. Gambling and prostitution are Old West-style liberties that Las Vegas embraces, making it the ideal haven for East Coast organized crime. Casinos were constructed and used as a means of money laundering, starting in the 1940s. People visited the casinos to revel in the low-cost luxury and the pleasure of having their wishes come true. In today's video, we are going to look into the history of Las Vegas. Who built this? Why was it built? And how was it built? Let's dive right in. Location. Las Vegas is located in what was originally a large, moist swamp with diverse vegetation. But as the marsh shrank and the water stopped flowing across the landscape, the area turned into a desert. A miraculous oasis was created when underground water that had been trapped periodically emerged to the surface to water the resilient plants that had survived. How? How was Las Vegas founded? The presence of humans in southern Nevada dates back more than 10,000 years, and Paiute tribal members were present there as early as 700 AD. Rafael Rivera, a member of Antonio Armijo's expedition to establish the Old Spanish Trail, a trade route between New Mexico and California, scouted the region in 1821 and is credited as being the first person of European descent to set foot in the Las Vegas Valley. In honor of its spring-fed grasses, Rivera gave the Valley of Las Vegas the nickname the Meadows. After the United States took control of the valley in 1848 from Mexico, little changed there until Brigham Young dispatched a variety of Mormon immigrants there in 1855. Despite the failure of their settlement, Octavius Gas took control of their abandoned fort and gave the region the name Las Vegas Rancho. The altered spelling was to avoid confusion with Las Vegas, New Mexico. California Gold Rush. Mexican and Mormon settlers trickled in and out of Las Vegas during the course of the following century, many of them heading to California over the Old Spanish Trail or taking advantage of the California Gold Rush. Mormons from Salt Lake City went to Las Vegas to defend a postal route. They constructed adobe buildings, grew crops, and mined for lead. However, by 1858, they had left the region. Make sure to subscribe to History Flicks and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future history updates. When? When was Las Vegas founded? In 1890, railroad developers decided that Las Vegas would serve as a prime stop along the San Pedro, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles Railroad routes. The San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake railroads arrived in Las Vegas in 1905, connecting it to the country's primary rail networks and the Pacific Ocean. By supporting railroad companies, the future downtown was platted and auctioned, and Las Vegas was founded in 1911. Gambling was prohibited in Nevada in 1910, but it was still allowed in speakeasies and illegal casinos. When gambling was once more made illegal in 1931, organized crime had already taken control in the city. Construction on the enormous Boulder Dam, later known as the Hoover Dam, started in 1931. Bringing thousands of workers to a location to the east of the city. To draw laborers for the project, casinos and showgirl venues were built on Fremont Street, the only paved road in the community. When the dam was finished in 1936, Fremont's Glitter Gulch flashing signs were powered by inexpensive hydroelectricity. William A. Clark, who owned the 3 railroads, auctioned off 1,200 lots in one day, in the area known today as Glitter Gulch. Why? Why was Las Vegas founded? Las Vegas was a city where the majority of the residents were ranchers and railroad workers, and the Wild West mentality flourished. Gambling was outlawed in Nevada in 1910, but bootleg casinos and speakeasies kept operating anyhow, feeding the public's thirst for the provocative: alcohol, prostitution, and gambling. A lot of East Coast Maffia families soon established roots in the city as a result of the widespread disrespect for the law that made it the perfect environment for organized crime to flourish. Maffia. In 1941, a portion of the US 91, just beyond the city's boundaries, saw the opening of the El Rancho Vegas Resort. The Strip was the name given to the stretch of highway after additional hotel casinos quickly followed. The majority were constructed using regional or Old West designs, which were common on Fremont Street. The East Coast Jewish gangster Meyer Lansky's Mexican drug money helped mobster Bugsy Siegel launch the Flamingo in 1946, a posh resort that borrowed its design influences from Hollywood rather than Deadwood. Numerous celebrities came to its Christmas Day launch, and the lounges were booked with top-tier entertainment. Despite Siegel's 1947 death, his plans for Las Vegas were carried out. In the 1950s and 60s, organized crime helped construct the Sahara, the Sands, the New Frontier, and the Riviera. A combination of money from organized crime and more reputable investors, including Wall Street banks, union pension funds, the Mormon Church, and the endowment of Princeton University. 8 million visitors per year were drawn to the resorts by 1954, thanks to entertainers like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Elvis Presley, as well as the rows of slot machines and gaming tables. Nuclear bombs. Las Vegas saw a military booming beginning in the 1940s, as World War II sites were replaced with Cold War installations, including the Nevada test site, where more than 100 nuclear bombs exploded above ground between 1951 and 1963. From the hotels along the Strip, mushroom clouds could frequently be seen, and postcards dubbed Las Vegas the Up and Atom City. Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes stayed at the Desert Inn's penthouse in 1966 and never checked out, choosing to purchase the hotel rather than being kicked out. He also made $300 million worth of additional hotel purchases, ushering in a period in which corporate conglomerates replaced organized crime interests. The Mirage, the first mega resort in the city, was inaugurated in 1989 by veteran casino developer Steve Wynn. Over the course of the following 2 decades, the Strip underwent yet another transformation. Old casinos were demolished to make way for enormous complexes inspired by Paris, Venice, New York, Old Rome, and other luxurious getaways. By 1994, Las Vegas had more than 86,000 hotel and motel rooms, with 13 of the 20 largest resort hotels on the planet. Growth. The city of Las Vegas continued to grow alongside the size of the resorts and the number of annual tourists, with casinos and entertainment being its main employers. Despite the recession, increased unemployment, and drop in house prices, the city still saw approximately 40 million tourists in 2013. As of August 2018, the population of Las Vegas is about 650,000 people. Las Vegas is a top 3 destination in the United States for business conventions, and a global leader in the hospitality industry, claiming more AAA 5-diamond hotels than any other city in the world. Las Vegas continues to be a city that looks ahead and moves forward. Recent months have seen the arrival of Circa, Virgin Hotels and Resorts World, but there's still more to come with new hotels, restaurants, and attractions on the way. It is an exciting time for Sin City. The urban area of the city is home to around 2,220,000 people, with over 43 million tourists each year. Las Vegas is currently one of the most popular tourist attractions and has about 150,000 hotel rooms, more than any other city in the world. In Las Vegas, there are more than 100 casinos. Because it accepted many forms of adult entertainment, Las Vegas has gained the nickname Sin City and is frequently used as the backdrop for books, movies, TV shows, and music videos. It includes 68 parks in Las Vegas, 4 golf courses, including Angel Park Golf Club, Desert Pines Golf Club, Durango Hills Golf Club, and the Las Vegas Municipal Golf Course are owned by the city but are not run by it. The city is located in one of North America's sunniest, driest, and least humid regions, with 310 sunny days on average, and brilliant sunshine for 86% of the daylight hours. Vegas is unlike any other place in the United States. You'll find a ton to do in the city that never sleeps, along with the energy, excitement, and sensation that something truly fun is just around the corner. Planning will allow you to visit all the hotspots in season, which is pretty much the entire year, though certain months are undoubtedly better than others, and make the most out of your time spent outside. If you like this, subscribe to History Flicks and explore more history and mystery with us. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to let us know what you would like to see on History Flicks, and what you think about this video in the comments section. If you like this video, check out the other videos on History Flicks. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.